we are ready to hear our story. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know. Be still. Be. Sometimes the people of God forget who they are. Sometimes they hide from God and pretend like God isn't even there. Sometimes they worship other gods. There are also people who come so close to God and God comes so close to them that they know what God wants them to say and do. These people are called prophets. Today we're going to hear about one of our prophets, the prophet Jonah. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah. Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and tell the people there that they are bad and they need to change and become good. Now, a prophet is someone who is so close to God and God is so close to them that they know what God is telling them to do. And then they go and do it. Jonah went the other way. He found a ship going to Tarsus in Spain. That was about as far from Nineveh as you could get. Suddenly, a storm broke out. The sailors were so afraid that they prayed to their own gods. They threw everything they could overboard to make the boat light so that it would not sink. Now, a prophet is someone who helps people know what to do. They went to look for Jonah. Do you know where he was? He was sleeping at the bottom of the boat. The captain found him and commanded him to call on his God to save them. All Jonah did was climb up onto the deck of the boat. The storm got worse, and the people were afraid. They decided to cast lots to see who was making God angry. They wanted to throw that person overboard to get rid of him. Now, a prophet is someone who speaks for the one true God. But Jonah still did not speak. They asked him who he was, and he said that he worshiped God, the one who made the sea and the dry land. Then they were afraid. They knew he was trying to flee from God. The sea grew even more troubled. Finally, Jonah said, "Throw me in and the storm will stop." So they threw him in. Suddenly, the sea was quiet. The storm stopped. Now, a prophet is someone who brings people close to God by what he or she says and does. Jonah said nothing. But when the sea grew calm, the sailors all fell down and worshiped the true God. Now, a prophet is someone who is close to God, and a false prophet is someone who is very far from God. When Jonah was thrown in the ocean, he was neither close to nor far from God. He was sinking. As he sank, a great fish swam up and swallowed him. Jonah was in the belly of the big fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah began to pray, and the fish became sicker and sicker. Finally, it swam to the shore and vomited Jonah out onto the dry land. The word of the Lord came to Jonah a second time. Arise, go to that great city Nineveh, and tell the people there they are bad and they need to change and become good. This time, Jonah went to Nineveh. Now, a prophet is someone who is overjoyed when people who are bad become good. The people of Nineveh listened to God's call and turned and became good. They wore sackcloth and ashes to show how sorry they were. Even the king and the queen were sorry, and they changed and became good. The creatures of the field were sorry too, and they became good. God did not destroy that great city. Jonah was angry. He wanted God to destroy that city. He went outside of the city and sat on a hill and sulked. These people were not even the people of God. God asked him, "Why are you so angry?" God caused a plant to grow and give Jonah shade as he sat on the hill in the sun. Then one night, God sent a worm to attack the plant. It withered away and it died. When the sun rose, a sultry east wind came, and the sun beat down on the head of Jonah so that he was faint. He grew angry about the death of the plant. "Why are you so angry about the plant?" God asked. Jonah said, "I am angry enough to die." He thought he still might get his way. God said, "You pity the plant, but you did not cause it to grow. You did not care for it. Should I not pity Nineveh, that great city where there are more than 120,000 people and all their cattle?" And that is how the story ends. Now I wonder what part of the story you like the best. I wonder what part of the story is the most important part. I wonder where you are in the story, or what part of the story is about you. I wonder if there is any part of the story that we could take out and still have all the story we need. I wonder how you would finish the story. Here is the plant God gave to Jonah. The great city Nineveh. Jonah, the backward prophet. The ship. Jonah rode to Spain. The dry land.